Hey friends, today we are going to create some mini paperclip embellishments for summer crafting. So I am definitely on the mend. My voice is getting better every day. It's still not 100% and it's still really hoarse and a little difficult to talk. It's definitely getting better, and with the antibiotic, I hopefully will be feeling much better and back to my old self in a few days. But I didn't want to miss out on doing some videos for you guys, and I had this idea of creating these paperclip embellishments using the Pebbles Oh Summertime Collection and a few little odds and ends in my stash. So I did some of these larger paper clips, and then I also did the really small paper clips. And I love anything mini, and I love the bumblebees and the yellow and the black. These are definitely my two favorite. And then the sentiments are from my Tim Holtz sticker book. So we're going to create one of the little ones and one of the larger ones together. So I'm going to put these off to the side. And I've got my glue gun on. I have a small paper clip and the larger paper clip. Some gold thread. Some ephemera. So I have some of the old summertime already cut out in here. I've got my scraps. I'm going to try to use just my scraps for these because I've been able to use up a lot of that, so I want to see how much I can use up. And then I'm going to be using just my scissors and bone folder and my Dollar Tree foam tape, and then I'll probably pull some gems and enamel dots and things from my stash. So let's go ahead and find a paper that we could use for the large. And for the large clips, you need your back piece. Mine measures 1 5/8 by 2.5, I believe. And then, I'm sorry, the front piece measures 1 5/8 by 2.5, and the back piece measures 1 1/4 by 2. So you could do these any size you want. That's just the size that I found that worked for my paper clips. So I think this piece will work there. I do have this yellow. I'm thinking about making another one of the little bumblebee ones. I also have, maybe we'll do that one. Or I have these as well. Let's do maybe the larger with that, and we'll do that. And let's see, I have a sheet with the little bumblebees on it, but I don't know if I have a scrap. Let's see. So I don't see any scraps with that. So I think I'm going to use maybe this one, which is from the Here and There collection, I believe. And this one I think was just like a scrap like this that I'd been given in a swap. So I think I'll use those two for the bumblebee one. So let's go ahead and cut our pieces. So I need my main piece here to be 1 5/8. Oh, 1 5/8 by 5. 1 5/8 by 5, not 2.5. So this piece is 1 5/8 by 5. I'm sorry. I keep looking at the wrong spot on my paper. And then this one is going to be 1 1/4. This works out perfectly. And by 2. Alright, so I have the large one cut here. So 1 5/8 by 5. And this back tuck piece here measures 1 1/4 by 2. And that is for the larger paper clip. For the smaller paper clip, you need 2 pieces of paper as well. And you need to have, it needs to be 4 inches long by 7/8 of an inch. And that gives you that small little piece right here. And then for this back piece here, I'm going to double check my measurement. We need 1 1/2 by 1 1/2 by 7/8. So we're going to do 1 1/2 by 7/8. And it's just a little rectangle to tuck behind. And then we have our piece for our mini small paper clip. And then I'll add these scraps back in my little baggie. Okay, so that is all the cutting we need to do. And then what I did was I just took my top piece and folded it in half. And then used my bone folder to give me that score line. And then I just went ahead, before I put it on the paper clip, and I did my banner cut. And then I like to put mine in where this part of my paper clip is up, and then I have this nice flat side to put my paper in. So I'm going to slide my paper in here. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this down. And I need a new glue stick. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue all around the edges and in the center. And then I'm not worried if this doesn't meet up perfectly, because this is double-sided paper. And then I just take my bone folder and kind of make a crease right below that paper clip on the front and the back to kind of curl it over my paper clip. And then basically our main part is done, and then I just used this and tucked it behind, so nothing special. So I'm just going to grab some of my double-sided adhesive for this and add a little bit of that, and you could have this sticking out as much or as little as you want. And then our base is done. Really simple. So let's do our little one. Same technique. I'm going to fold this in half. And I grabbed the wrong piece. This is the one that I need. So same thing, I'm going to fold this piece in half. I'm going to go ahead and do my little banner flag here on it before I put it on my paper clip. I just find that easier. And then we're going to, and I also like to put them on my paper clips in different directions. So this one I have clipping on the page to the left. This one would be clipping on to the right. And there's many ways of creating these. This is just, I was just playing around, and this is just how I created them. And my paper clip is giving me some problems. Let's see if I can use my fingernail here to separate that. There we go. And then I'm going to repeat and just add some of my glue along the edges to seal this up. And then let's add our little back piece. There we go. And our bases are done. Now, if you don't like this, you can just go in and trim that. Since this is just single-sided paper. There we go. And now the fun part to decorate. So for these, I added a little like handmade label and banner in the back. And there is our little banners. Now I did decide to pop these up. So I'm going to grab one of my foam squares, cut this in half to pop this up. And then I added some gold thread to the back of this. So I'm just going to grab some of my gold thread and wrap it around. And this is from Hobby Lobby here. It's got nice sparkle to it. So I'm going to add that down. And then we're going to add our banner piece. And we're going to repeat this for our large one. And then let's decorate. So I think I've got like the octopus, the little bird. I've even got like the ice cream here. Here's my bee. I definitely want to use one of the bumblebees. I like the bird and the starfish together. Some of these are a little bit, yeah, that cotton candy is just a bit too big. All right, let's do I'm not liking that pink on there, so let's do that. And then we'll do our bumblebee. And I did pop those up as well. So let's go ahead and pop up our bird. And then we're going to double pop up our starfish. Because I want that one to be above the bird. And here is our little starfish guy. And then let's pop up our bee. And add our bee there. Really simple when you have your ephemera already sized down to the size that you need. And then we can add in some sentiments. So I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz and I'm going to go for the black and white. So let's do this one, Remember to Play. I put that on one of the other ones. Remember to Play. And then let's do Just Breathe on this one. And I want to tuck it underneath my gold thread. There we go. And last thing, we just need to decorate with some enamel dots or bling. Got some of these new pretty pink ones that I just picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I think I'm going to use a couple of those. And maybe add a gold one as well. There we go. And then for the yellow one, let's do one of these super sparkly ones. These are from Hobby Lobby as well. So let's do the super sparkly yellow. And then let's do one of these like reddish colored ones. And let's see if we can put in one of the smaller gold dots as well. We could put one here. Let's do one of these light pink enamel dots. And another one of the golds. There we go. So we have some different enamel dots and gems on here. So all finished. And then if you want to, you could hang a charm, bead, or tassel off of the side of these. And they are ready to use in your journals or to send in Happy Mail. So thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this craft with me video. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and I will talk to you soon. Bye.